Year after year after year, Ohio State has posted the number one ranked recruiting class within the Big Ten, and they've represented the Big Ten quite well with national rankings in terms of recruiting, finishing top five again year after year after year. They've monopolized the talent within the Big Ten. But there is a newcomer in the Big Ten Conference that Buckeye fans should definitely be paying attention to, and that is the Oregon Ducks. There have been some recruiting battles going on between Ohio State and Oregon that Oregon has been winning. For example, Dorian Brew, top 3 cornerback in the class, pretty much an Ohio State lock, but surprise, surprise, flipped and committed to Oregon the other day. Jordan Davison, who was predicted by Steve Wiltfong to be going to Ohio State, committed to Ohio State, committed to Oregon. Then you have Trey McNutt, who is from Ohio, top safety in the class, again from Ohio. And normally, the best in Ohio State to play at Ohio State, but that's just not the case with Trey McNutt. The best in the business, Steve Wiltfong, has predicted Trey McNutt to land at Oregon. And then you have Jonah Williams, who is a 5-star athlete in the 2025 recruiting class, who is listed playing both ways, offense and defense. He was just predicted to land at Oregon. Oregon Ducks are giving Ohio State a run for their money in terms of the top talent in the Big Ten. The talent gap is no longer wide open. Oregon is closing it. Ohio State fans need to pay attention. I mean, what they are doing, what Dan Lanning is doing, is pretty special. Actually, really special. If you look back at the 2024 recruiting cycle, Oregon finished above Ohio State. And now they're bringing all that talent to the Big Ten. Now, Buckeye Nation, just because Jim Harbaugh is gone and pretty much brought the best the best staff ever assembled with him, doesn't mean Ohio State's just gonna rule the conference now. Again, Dan Lanning is building something special, closing the talent gap within the Big Ten. It's going to be Ohio State and Oregon for years to come in terms of recruiting battles, and it's going to be Ohio State and Oregon for years to come in terms of winning Big Ten championships. And it's going to be Ohio State, Oregon, who's going to pose a threat to become the new standard in college football. Oregon Ducks are here to stay. You heard it first here.